Sometimes I question myself. What if God gave me the passion, but not the gift? Sometimes I'm caught in an ever-tightening spiral of self-doubt, where two words cut like a knife. Not enough. But when the practice room walls are closing in, and all of the lights have been turned off outside, I focus on one pivotal moment. That moment put me where I am today. It reminds me why I fell in love with music. It's 2012. I just turned 6 years old, and I'm at my big sister's choir concert. The attention span of a 6-year-old is shorter than an untrained puppy and a goldfish combined. But that evening, I was on the edge of my seat. Listening, I realized I had to pursue music. I was fascinated by the movement of the conductor's arms with the music as all of the harmonies worked together. I just knew from that moment on, even as a 6-year-old, that singing was to become my purpose and calling in life. When I think of that moment, I see a little girl that I know I can't let down. That moment got me through every mistake, every audition, and every rejection, even if I didn't realize it. That moment was why I kept going. Every time I felt trapped, I grew stronger. I also had people who inspired me to stay with music, who saw something in me and told me to keep going. My middle school band director told me he saw something special in me, but knew that I was going to be more successful in choir than on the oboe. My former voice teacher sat with me for hours just trying to film one audition tape. My high school music theory teacher challenged me to consider music education. But it was my high school choir director who told me that as human beings, we long to be a part of something greater than ourselves. And music gives us the opportunity to do that. He later told me that one of the most precious gifts is being a music educator and creating the opportunity and space for students to do just that. I don't know if I will be more of a performer or an educator, but I believe music gives us the opportunity to do both. A dozen years later, that moment still reminds me of my calling to not only create something beautiful for others, but also to inspire the next generation of musicians. I want to lead by example and encourage the next generation to be a part of something greater than themselves. Being a music educator provides the unique opportunity to do just that. That 6-year-old girl still reminds me of how much I love what I do and how I want to give that to the next generation. I don't have to be perfect, and I don't have to check every box. So for every time it feels like the practice room walls are closing in, I know I can give myself grace. I know I am where I am for a reason, and that by putting in the hard work to become a better musician, I will be able to teach and inspire my future students to embrace that passion that got me where I am today.